Shedeur Sanders being drafted in the later rounds. I think he was like, if I might be wrong, but I think he was like 199th pick in the 199th pick in what, the fourth round, which is crazy. So I got mixed feelings about it. We ain't gonna never overlook racial the racial part of it because we ain't finna act like it don't exist in this country. I just saw Stephen A. bringing this up in so many words because you can't say what you want. You can't say on ESPN what you can say on YouTube. And basically, it's a part of me that feel like the way I don't want to call it cockiness, his confidence. All them Sanders boys got a confidence about themselves that they inherited from their father, which every black man should inherit a confidence from his father. They don't want us to inherit confidence from our fathers or no male figures, that we look at because they wanna keep a short chain around our neck, if I might say, right? Like, throw that football good, boy. But don't you get to thinking for one bit that this belong to you. Nigga boy, this belong to us. That's what that means. They got to talking the way they talk. Talking that fly shit. You know how we get black people. And of course the NFL is gonna draft him. They taught him a lesson. And the lesson they taught him fucked with his money. He should have been a first round draft pick. He should have been signing something for 4 years for something over $20 million for sure. They held him out because being a fourth round pick, like I said, I believe it was the fourth round. I'm not sure. Being a fourth round pick, 199th overall, I think he's going to get a $455,000 signing bonus with the Cleveland Browns and 4 years for like 3.4 million or some shit like that, right? Which is not even a quarter of the money he would have got coming out that first round like he was supposed to. So the NFL plays these type of games when they want to teach you a lesson, and so do any other major sports, right? Pertaining to us though, when it's us, these are the games they play. What they say in the NBA: shut up and dribble, shut up and throw the ball. That's what that is. Now, if you look at if you look at it from the sports side of it, right? We could say teams like Pittsburgh. Why did Pittsburgh pass them up? You need a quarterback. Why would you do that? Well, a reason I can give why they would pass him up is because maybe because Shedeur is so big in the media that this is Coach Prime's son. We want to believe that all these teams is thinking about is getting him when that's not the truth. The truth is, you know, if you need a quarterback, you need a running back, you need a receiver, you need a tight end. Let's say you got about five vital positions that you need to put a capable player in in these slots, players in all these slots, right? So you have a salary cap, you have a cap. So let's say you pick up a wide receiver in the first round. You need a quarterback too, though. Stay with me. Let's say you pick up a wide receiver in the first round, and you might be giving him what 8 or 9 million or something, right? That's cheaper than getting a quarterback that you got to give over 15 million for 4 years. and guaranteed on top of that, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this receiver out the first round. Boom. Second round, I might get uh uh my running back, and I might not get me a quarterback to the third round because if I get him in the third round, then he might be a little cheaper by then. You get what I'm saying? You take him in the first round, you talking about you gotta, you might not have nothing left to go get no big dog running back. You might not have nothing left to go get. You might have to go settle for something that might be he was all right in college. You get what I'm saying? So, and I don't want to go too deep in that because I know some ain't gonna understand it. But there's that side of it too. Do I think there was foul play with not drafting Shedeur in the first round? Absolutely. But could I see it from another angle of why he got passed up? Yes, I could because I'm not looking at him like that's Coach Prime's son. We need to get him. I'm saying that he's not the first player, black, white, green, or yellow, that should have, to the fans' eyes, been drafted in the first round, and sometimes they end up a second or third round pick. Might not even be like the first 10. You know, shit. I think Tom Brady was like a 54th pick in a fifth round or some shit. Like, and ended up being the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. So that's just some of my thoughts. I came to fuck with y'all for a minute, and we gonna do it like that. Until next time, holla at your boy.